Hi friends, welcome to my second declutter of the series. Today we're going to be doing face, and I don't know if this is going to be in like 1 or 2 parts because I have a lot, so we're just going to kind of see how it goes. I might do like primers, foundations, concealer, and face powders in this one, and then bronzer, highlight, blush in the next one. We'll see how it goes. These are all of my primers, and again, how we're going to be doing this is there will be quite a few piles. There's going to be a keep pile, a declutter pile, and a maybe pile, which is I'll decide at the end because I'm just not sure. And again, I put a disclaimer in my eyeshadow declutter. If you're watching this, please do not ask for my makeup that I'm decluttering. It does go to my friends and family, and of course if it's old it gets tossed, so they do go to good homes. I don't want to be put in an awkward situation and ask for my makeup that's clearly been on my face before. So without further ado, let us begin. These are what I believe to be all of my primers, and you know what, we're going to start with over here, so I'm going to push these to the side and let's do these. These are mainly Wet n Wild. There are a couple of extras thrown in here. I'm going to start off with the Care Bears one. These are their primer serums. These are some of my favorites if you can't tell. I really do like these. I'm going to be keeping that one. These two I got sent in PR earlier in 2022. It's the Brighten and the Refining one. I really love these. I'm going to be keeping those. I don't get enough use out of them because I try to use my older ones and then I never get around to the newer ones. So I'm hoping this declutter will help me. This is a ColourPop sister brand. It's their skincare brand, Fourth Ray, a face milk. I'm going to declutter this. It's old. It's kind of just nasty looking. Yeah, that's going to go. Declutter. This is an Essence Hello Good Stuff Glow Serum. I think it's like a glow recipe dupe. I'm going to keep this. I really do like it, actually. This is the Wet n Wild one I've been trying to finish. There's really not that much in there. It's the pumpkin one. I'm going to keep this in hopes that I can finish that soon. And I have 2 more. I found this as well. It's actually a moisturizer from Essence that I use as a primer. It's their Milky Face Moisturizer with turmeric. I'm going to keep that too. Hoping I can make room for that instead of it being in my skincare drawer. Let's see, this is the cherry one, and I want to keep it too. This and the pumpkin one were in smaller bottles versus the normal size ones are, you know, quite bigger. But I'm thinking I'm going to declutter the rose one. It's old, like probably 4 years old. So yeah, I'm going to declutter this one as well. Now let's move on to the drawers. Drawer number 1, because it has less in it. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm already overwhelmed. Is that bad? Okay. This is a super dewy, kind of like a second layer of skin, a really dewy layer of skin. It's from Revolution. Ew, it looks gross, doesn't it? Yeah, that's gonna go. I really loved this while it lasted, but I am going to get rid of that. Let's see, I have 2 of these e.l.f. Halo Glow Flawless Filters. This is shade 4, which was really nice for bronzing me up during the summertime when I was tan. So I'm going to keep this. And then I bought shade 3. I'm going to keep both of these right now. I kind of like to mix them to give my face a nice glow. Next, let's see. I've already decluttered this once, but then I felt bad, so I went and bought it again because everybody on TikTok hypes it up. I like both of these. The Plump Right Back is super moisturizing and glowy, and this one is really nice for when I've got a bit of texture and it just fills it in sometimes. My pores look a bit bigger around my nose, so sometimes I do like using it. Alright, more Revolution. This is hard because their packaging is so cute. Like, the products might not be that practical, but the packaging is adorable. I really do like this one, actually. It's kind of one of those tacky primers. And you'll see in the other one I have quite a few e.l.f. primers, and I really don't like their grippy ones because to me they're too sticky. I literally have to use bare minimal on those. But I really do actually like this one. And I actually do like the Treehouse of Horror, their little slime primer, so I'm going to keep that. But I think this one is going to go away. I think. Let me think on this for a minute because I'm not really sure. This is my problem, but I think I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to say goodbye. Let's see if all of these now fit in here without having to stack one on top of the other. I'm really hoping we've got room in here for all of our friends now. We do, in a tiny bit of space. Maybe one of these can fit in here. Yay, look at that. That's wonderful. Oh my goodness. Last primer drawer. I'm really overwhelmed. Like, I'm so overwhelmed. Let me separate these by brand and we'll kind of try to tackle it that way. See if I can put you guys one more little quick. Oh, you know what? That's fine. It works. Okay, so these are all the primers that were in there. Holy crap. Let's start off with a few minis and we'll go from there. So these, I have a Tarte Mini Glow Wand. I'm going to keep this. I would like to try to use that up as well as my Givenchy one that I was sent last year. I really like the Angel Veil from NYX. It's a really nice smoothing primer. Tarte Hydrating Primer. I'm going to let this go. I'm going to declutter. I feel okay with that. I actually really like this Ulta Face Primer. What I like about it is it has this little applicator that you can kind of use to push it into your pores and blur them. So I think I'm going to keep that as well. Then I have a pile of miscellaneous ones here. I'm going to declutter my Maybelline 4-in-1 Perfector. I might see if my mom wants that. It's just, I don't know. I prefer the e.l.f. one, you know. The e.l.f. one has a bit more coverage in my opinion. And yeah, I just like the e.l.f. one better. Alright, I used this one today from Fourth Ray. Again, this is ColourPop's little skincare brand. Love it. It smells so good. It's a nice hydrating primer. This one's hard. This is Tatcha, and this is so old. And seriously, I've used most of it up. I'm gonna get rid of it, I think. Yeah, because it's at the point where it's like 5 years old, I think. 4 or 5, and it really just, I don't know, it doesn't do what it used to. It doesn't work like it used to, you know? When things stop performing the way they should, it's time to go. So this is a Revolution Glowing Skin Perfector. It's literally like golden. It's got a lot of glitter in there. However, during the summertime, I love this as like a body highlighter. So I'm going to keep that. VFX Pro, a makeup perfecting primer. It's very silicone-y, and I don't really like that. So I'll give it one more go, because I know a lot of people rave about it. And if I don't like it, I'll get rid of it after that. Cool. So I have two from Essence. I have the Sensitive Skin one and the Prime Studio one. I'm going to keep the Sensitive Skin one. I'll get rid of the hydrating one. Just because I have so many hydrating primers, I don't need another one. And now on to e.l.f. I might push some buttons here, and I apologize. They're just not my favorite. I know a lot of people really highly seek after this dewy one. I'm going to keep it even though I hate it, simply because it's a nice reference to other things. And like I said, if I use like half a pump for my entire face, I can make it work. But you know, it's just really just not my favorite. These two, however, the e.l.f. Dunkin' Donut one and the e.l.f. Cookies and Cream one, these are both collabs that they did. That one smells really good. I'm sadly going to be getting rid of both of these though. Just because I feel like, well, take that back. I'll keep the Cookies and Dream one. I'll get rid of this one because this one's okay. This one is so glittery and it breaks my makeup up underneath. It's like a slip and slide. And I can't do that. I cannot deal. As far as these four go, these three are the grippy ones. This is a hemp-derived Puff Puff primer. It's like a silicone-y, not really, it's like a pore filling primer, kind of. I think I'll keep these as well. So I decluttered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's pretty good. Let's move on to foundation. I'm putting everything I'm decluttering in this miscellaneous bag here, just so at the end we can see how much we've got. Foundations. Let me separate these because some of them are too dark, some of them are too light, and some are like color correctors, face paints, and sunscreens. Let's separate them and we'll go from there. My gosh, doesn't really seem like a lot until I lay them out. Okay, so I'm going to start with my sunscreens. I have 2 of these La Roche-Posay anti-helio sunscreens. They're kind of tinted. I really like these. Oh my goodness, especially during the summertime. I'm going to keep. I have 2 of these Shiseido ones. I don't know where my other one is. Hold on, let me try. Okay, I know where the other one is. It's in my summer bag, and I keep it in there with my other like tanning products. So I have this and I have another one. I really do like these. I'm going to keep it. I have a Super Goop. I don't like Super Goop. This is very silicone-y. I don't like the smell or the feel of it. I feel like I can't breathe while I'm applying it. I'm going to declutter that one. And then I have my Dermalogica one I'm going to keep. This needs to be in my primers. It was marketed as a foundation. It's clearly a primer, and I actually do like this. I also bought a backup of it, so I'm going to put that with my primers. I'm going to take a well-needed Olipop drink. So over here, I have a pink face paint from Mayron. So I do special effects makeup. And then I have some modeling wax. I'm going to keep those. Put those to the side for now. Alright, here's my... Oh, and then I also have a color correcting palette I'm going to declutter as well. Here's my Coral with foundation. Sorry, I think I was in the middle of talking and then my mom came in. I haven't been wearing it lately because that e.l.f. Halo Glow, the Flawless Filter thing, I really like it as foundation simply because I find that it has enough coverage for me personally. Yeah, but there are still a select few that I like. So let's just go through them. You know, why not? These are the ones that are kind of too dark, too light, and then the ones that I can actually use. So this has been a go-to of mine for a really long time. It does have sunscreen in it. So let me take a look. Yeah, I think I'll keep the Pro Glow. I have two of these Profusion Feel Good skins. One's too light, one's for when I was tanning. I'm gonna keep these. I'm picking out ones that I definitely know I want to keep. Definitely want to keep my L'Oreal BB cream. This stuff is green, but it turns into your skin tone. It's magic. House Labs is probably my favorite. This was when I was tanning. This is shade 7 of the Beautiful Skin. Yeah, like, can you believe I was that dark? I know this one can go for sure. Look at that. It's literally disgusting. Oh, dang. Don't put that in there. Forget that I'm having to keep these to this side because I'm going to count at the end, like, of each category how much I declutter. This is old. This was my pageant makeup. You know, yep, pancake. My God. I think I'm going to declutter my matte and poreless. I just don't like it like I used to. I used to love it. I went through 3 of those. Age Perfect. I really do like this one. I'm going to keep my Wet n Wild one. This is cool because it does have a spatula in there. First of all, it gets so messy. It's very lightweight. It's like a tinted moisturizer type thing. It's actually a 3-in-1 BB cream, sorry. And then you pop this open and it's got a highlighter and a color corrector, so I do like that sometimes. I love my Derma Blend. This and the Too Faced Born This Way. The brands actually sent these to me. So I don't want to get rid of them even though the Givenchy is too dark and the Too Faced is too light. I'm going to keep, yeah, just because I feel bad. The Tarte Face Tape, I'm going to keep. My mom got that for me. I'm going to declutter Milani. Also going to declutter Juvia's Place. I know a lot of people like that, but for me it's too thick and it's just too full coverage. Same with the Dermacol. I'm going to get rid of that. Glamouflage Full Coverage Foundation, going to declutter. I will keep the CoverGirl though. I'm also going to keep the Super Dewy from Revolution. It's a tinted moisturizer. I really like that as well. This Milk Makeup one, you know, it will be my only stick foundation, so I think I will keep. It's not my favorite, but, you know, just to try. Actually, no, I lied. I do have this one from AOA that I'm going to keep as well because it's newer. It's just, I don't know. It's so hard to find shades online. And this was like the second lightest one, which is kind of crazy because it looks way too pinky and dark for me. But I'm going to keep it anyway to try it out. ColourPop Pretty Fresh. Going to get rid of it. This is a concealer wheel from Temptu, and this is my personal one. I do have a pretty much brand new one in my kit. But yeah, you can clearly tell I love this stuff. I'm going to keep it. There were 4. So, this Wet n Wild one, this used to be one of my favorite foundations. The cushion one, then they took it away, and I got this in an advent calendar last year. No, sorry, 2 years ago. I'm going to keep it. And I'm going to be honest. I think these 3 can go. I have a Revolution Conceal and Define, which if it were my shade, great. It's just it's not. I have to go back and get my shade, but right now I think I'm okay. I think I'm set with the foundations I have. I have a Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation. This was a free gift when I worked at Ulta on my birthdays. I was a Diamond member 2 years ago. And then I have a Huda Beauty one. I wanted this for so long, but honestly it's really thick and it's just super cakey and full coverage, and that's not my vibe. This looks so much better. It's so much more neat and organized. I have a lot more to, like, you know, put more room in there if I need it. Or I might even be able to put my concealers in here, like in a basket when I'm done. So let's see. Decluttered, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. I think that's pretty damn good. I did find this Hawaiian Tropic face sunscreen that's like meant to go under makeup. So I'm going to keep this as well. If you can't tell, I really do like it. I just forgot it was kind of hiding off to the side. So I'm going to add that. My gosh, the concealer basket is full. Let's go through and just pick out some that I know for sure I want to keep. I can't promise you that many of these will go because I love trying new concealers. That is a dirty ass beauty blender that needs to be clean. Let's ignore her. Kosas, I know I'm gonna keep. This is one of my favorites lately. It's just so beautiful. So I'm gonna keep. We'll do keep over here, declutter over here. I'm gonna move this kind of more to the middle. This IRL filter finish no, not a foundation. Sorry, babe. Concealer. Newer to me was $7. I actually really like that. Let's see. No, let's do the jars. This Too Faced Peach Matte Concealer, honestly, not the biggest fan of. I think it can go. It's just old. I had it for so long and I got it when it was on sale. I have 2 REM concealers back here. So this is the skin toned one, Light 5N. I really like it. I'm gonna keep. And then I have a white one. Now I do scrape this one out, if you can't tell. I use it for when I need it, but then when I do makeup on clients, because I scrape it out even when I use it on myself, it does go on my kit occasionally. So I'm going to keep that one. Then I've got a stick concealer here from Marc Jacobs. They're actually no longer in business, but still, I love this concealer. I'm definitely going to keep it. A lot of these are way too light for me right now since I started tanning again. But I do still like a lot of them, you know, in the case that I, you know, lighten back up like during the fall and winter. Too Faced Born This Way. I really like this. I'm gonna keep. You know what? I don't like this. I really haven't. I think I've kept it all these years simply because the packaging is just absolutely stunning. But it's a bit too liquidy in my opinion. So, oh, that hurt. But goodbye. Goodbye, friend. I love Jeffree's products. I love his eye products, but so far his face products have just been a no for me. Besides the powder. Powder's nice. e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer Pen, a keep. My mom gave me this to try, but I actually don't like it. Tarte Ultra Creamy Concealer. I think I'm over my Tarte Shape Tape days. I'm going to see if she'd like that back. So Declutter. I think she might like my Jeffree concealer too, so we'll see. ABH Concealer. You know what? I don't mind it. It's a bit liquidy too, but it's not quite as bad as the Jeffree one. Huda Beauty Concealer. I have 2 of these. So I have the old one with the metal tip, and then I've got the new faux filter. I like them both. Keep. Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. Let me see. So because I have their new IRL Filter Finish Concealer, I don't know. I want to say this can go, but I'm going to keep it as a maybe for now. Yeah, we'll keep it as a maybe. Okay. NYX Bear With Me can stay. My new Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin can stay. Wet n Wild Incognito. It can go. NARS Radiant Creamy can stay. This one is from Revlon. It's a Candid Concealer. You know what? I think it can go. It was nice, but I think it can go. I've got an LA Girl one. I think can go. It's old. The green one's going to stay, though. My ColourPop Pretty Fresh is going to stay. This is when I was tanning. It was like a perfect match for my skin. I used this pink one today with a bit of my Made by Mitchell Sweet Cheeks blush to do that pink viral under eye everybody's doing, and I actually really liked it. An under eye corrector from Essence I'm going to keep. This Winky Lux concealer is fantastic. I'm going to get rid of this hard candy color correcting stick. I did it because the lavender under eyes were in style, but that's really dry. And let's put everything in here and see if we've got a lot of room. If we have a lot of room, I'll keep that Revolution one. If not, I'm just going to get rid of it. Let me get these in here. I think that we do have some room for him. I think I'll just keep him kind of in the back. Yeah, let's see. That's what it looks like now. Throw my dirty beauty blender in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 concealers gone. I feel really good. I think these are all my powders. I'm double checking my drawers and my... Oh, no, I was missing one. I'm glad I found that. Okay, so let me add that to the mix. Those are all my powders. And if I'm missing a couple, it's just too bad at this point. So I see this being a problem for me simply because I love powders and I don't think I want to get rid of any of these. Yeah, but you know what? We'll go through and just see, you know, why not? Let's start with the pressed powders. Got quite a few. This is my most used one probably as of right now. This is the Essence 16-Hour Cover and Last Powder Foundation. I like it. It also comes with a little puff and a mirror under there. Sorry, wrong side. Keeps over here. This is the Beetlejuice. What is this called? It's from Revolution. Just Beetlejuice pressed powder. Never Trust the Living is what it's called. Yeah, I like it. It's just a nice little translucent powder. I used it when I was doing my Beetlejuice costume for Halloween, and I won 2 costume contests, so I used it for that. Physicians Formula Baby Butter Banana Powder. Cool. I like banana powder, so that's what it looks like. Super cute. It had a hair in there. I had like a hair baked into it. When I pulled it out, it just crumbled. Aside from that, I really do like this. I'm going to keep it. Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. I don't need to. This one can go. Wet n Wild Bare Focus Clarifying Finishing Powder. This is the translucent one. And then I thought I had a skin tone one of these. Something's missing here. It might pop up later, but I know I had a skin tone one of these too. I could send this in PR. I'm going to keep it. I love a good translucent powder. This Pacifica one, it's a neutralizing mineral mattifying powder. If you can't tell, I really like this. I'm going to keep it. I think it's nice. Really nice for under eyes. My last pressed powder is this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush powder. Beautiful. Keeping. Again, I love my translucent powders. So the rest are loose, and I'm definitely keeping the Revolution one. This one's interesting because it has that loose powder at the bottom, then it also has a pressed powder. I'm just gonna keep the rest. No lie, I really like this Wet n Wild Peanuts one. I looked for this forever during Christmas time. It's just so cute. Givenchy, again, I got sent this in PR, so I'm gonna keep. I was really wanting that so bad, and then they sent it to me. I was so happy. Okay. Laura Mercier translucent powder. Honestly, it's not my favorite, but I like to keep it around for reference. I have the glowy Jeffree and then the regular Jeffree. I like both. This one, chilling powder. It's like one of those wet powders everybody talked about. I don't like it, so I guess we're gonna get rid of that. Huda Beauty keeping. This one's one of my favorite ones. It is a bit old, but I actually really like it. I mean, it still performs just as well, and powders rarely go bad, so. I have 2 from e.l.f. I have the pink Halo Glow, which I really love, and then I have the HD powder, which is the one with glitter in it everybody loves. Keep it for reference. MAC Prep and Prime is an amazing. It's so good. It's so nice. It's so finely milled. It does not have flashback. It's fantastic. And then last but not least is this I Heart Revolution Peach Setting Powder. Keeping that as well. So from here, we didn't do as well. We only got rid of 2, but it's still a win for me because I got rid of something. So setting sprays are not that exciting, and like fixing sprays, I know I'm going to be keeping all mine. So I'm not going to be doing that on here, but I do have a couple of drawers in my little setup here that really need decluttered. This one is like a miscellaneous drawer with bronzers and stuff, and then here are my single pressed blushes. These cream products, and then maybe face palettes and highlighters in the next section, or we might just do the rest of the cream products in the next section too. I don't know. Anyway, these are my most used Made by Mitchell creams that I keep in my everyday little setup. I've got Sweet Cheeks blush, caramel chisel bronzer, Shady Business bronzer, and then the drip highlighter. These are super good. I also keep my Tarte Sculpt Tape. Sorry, I was trying to reach for it as I was talking. That's actually one of my favorites lately. I really do enjoy that. I used it today. It was just so easy to blend. Alright, so speaking of fixing sprays, this is a watermelon one from Heart Revolution. I'm gonna get rid of it. I know I said I wasn't gonna include those. Oh well. Again, this is miscellaneous. It's got all kinds of shit in here. I got a few more of these Blursh bronzed. Let's see, I've got Hollow there. This one doesn't have a sticker on it. Blend and Snatch, which is the dark one, and then there's another one in here. Toned Up. Yeah, I've got 4. I'm gonna put these in my kit, I think, and yeah, we'll just use those in my kit. So, Ulta Beauty Baked Bronzer, wet and dry one. I really like this. I'm gonna keep. I've got my. What are you, Ariana? What are you doing? Why are my scents in here? Sol de Janeiro. I've got the. What are you called? I've got the regular Bum Bum one, and then the coconut cream and toasted praline one, the teal one. They're both in there. My scents. I'll keep those. And I got my babies. My big ones are put up. I guess I keep these in here so they're easier for me to grab. I don't know. This is a Hard Candy Glow All the Way face and body illuminizer. It's literally pink. I'm gonna get rid of that. Morphe bronzer. I'm gonna keep it. It's really warm, but I think I'm gonna keep it. It is nice. I have a couple from Physicians Formula. I got the Butter Coffee Bronzer, which smells so good. Smells amazing. I like this from when I'm tanned. I'm gonna keep, as well as the Butter Puff Butter Buddy Bronzer. How cute is that? Live, Laugh, Hug from the Care Bear collection from Wet n Wild. Keeping. This one from Ioni is like a bronzer highlighter situation. I think it was supposed to be a dupe for the Fenty limited edition ones they came out with. I'll keep it. Like a bronzer topper, I guess. Wet n Wild Queensland bronzer from the Fire and Ice collection. It looks really red toned. Does it not? I'll keep it because, well, I don't know. Here's the problem. I mainly reach for my face palettes. Like, I rarely reach into these. I'm going to be honest. But it was limited edition, so I guess I'll keep it. I'll make an exception. This one from Wet n Wild, though, Ticket to Brazil, it was one of my favorites. I went through 2 of these big things, but I'm going to get rid of it. It's just way too light. It's old by now, so I am going to declutter that. I'll keep it to the side because that's the first one. Too Faced Sun Puppy. I love it. It's not very pigmented, but it is nice and buildable. Then I have the Hot Cocoa one from Too Faced. It's so freaking cute. I'm going to keep that too. Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess. This is a staple for a lot of people. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not my favorite. It's really hard pan and I just don't see the hype. I'm going to get rid of it, queens. I'm doing it. Let me organize this and then we'll move on to blushes. That looks compared to what it did look like. Wow. Alright, blushes. Let's get these set out. I have so many blushes. It's literally insane. And like I said, I mainly reach for face palettes. That's what's so bad here. Look at all these Wet n Wild blushes. Can you tell I like to collect them? Alright. Oh my gosh. Again, overwhelmed, sis. I am overwhelmed. But let's start with the obvious. I'm not getting rid of my Wet n Wild ones. Because oops, so sorry. Sorry. I do like to collect them. So I have the Do What You Love Care Bear blush. 2 Fantasy Maker ones. This one's called Getting Smashed. I think it was from 2 years ago. It smells like pumpkins. And then I have one that smells like candy apples. It's called Seeing Red. My only red blush that I have in here that I know of. I have the Valentine's Day collection one from last year, I believe. And then I have the Bloomin' one, which is beautiful. It's just, it broke. I dropped it on the floor when I got it, and I was so upset. Right when I got home, too. You know, it is what it is. Alright. The Benefit Butterfly one is orange. I love an orange blush. I've got I thought I had another one from KVD. Oh my god, I'm literally losing my mind. Hold on. To the side, I thought she was a goner. This is one of my favorites. This is Rosebud, and I'm gonna keep that. And I also have Crush on blush. It's got Nova blush and Gamma Ray highlighter. I'm gonna keep. I think it's beautiful. I really need to use it more. Nora's Orgasm. OG Babe, you know she's staying. Ciate London Marbled Bronzer, or sorry, Marbled Blush in Halo. I do feel like I have similar ones to this, but I really like how glowy it is. I'm gonna keep. I've got two from Physicians Formula. This one is beautiful. It was in a face palette and then I ran out of it, so I picked up the regular one. This is Beachy Peach. Stunning. Absolutely stunning, babe. Then I have Butter Blush in Mauve Mattes. It's like a mix of a bunch of different tones of mauve colors. I like that one too. Too Faced, Love Flush, and Love Yourself. These are old. I had a palette smack full of these. And they just got moldy and nasty, but I kept it in my like makeup museum box. Yeah. So this is one of them. Like a full-size one though, not a palette form. But you know what? I still really like this. And I love the packaging. How can I get rid of that? Morphe Cherry Coke. This is a putty blush that I actually don't like. I don't like the putty ones. Goodbye. Tarte Partey. This used to be one of my favorites. Keep. Ioni Blush in Baby Rose. You know, I probably have that. This actually looks really close to Pat McGrath, the Divine Rose shade that she has, which is probably why this is called Baby Rose. I'm going to declutter it. I've just got stuff similar. They're really nice though. Really nice quality. This is Kylie Blush in Pink Power. If you saw where people's are turning yellow, thank God mine is not turning yellow. But still, I don't need it. And then the Grinch blush. This is Max the Reindeer. I'm going to keep it. It's very beautiful baby pink. So we got rid of 5. I mean, that's not bad, right? Declutter bag. It's getting so cool. Here are the rest of my cream products. Holy shit. There's so much. Okay. I definitely know we need to get rid of some stuff here. I just don't know what. So let's just start. This is a gel contour from a KVD. I actually really like this. I'm going to keep. One of my wonderful friends on TikTok, Makeup and Recovery, she uses this, and you know what? I don't really like it. I'm going to be honest. I think I'm going to get rid of it. I just have other ones that I prefer, but I know she loves it. And she's the one who made me try it. And it was nice. It's a very pretty color. I just don't like stick blushes. I prefer creams like those. Speaking of liquid, this is a liquid blush. This is the NARS Orgasm liquid blush. I'm going to be keeping. I keep forgetting which side is keep. I have a Huda Beauty. I have a Huda Beauty Nymph Glaze Skin Perfecting Illuminizer in the shade Luna. I use this as a primer, but I keep it with my creams. It's actually really beautiful. I'm going to keep that. I think I'm going to keep everything in here. I have a Profusion Cream Blush. Actually, I'm going to get rid of this. This is old as hell. This is a Hard Candy Waterproof Highlighter. It's really nice as a stick highlighter, but I'm going to get rid of it. Girl, stop throwing your stuff in the bag already. I didn't even realize I did that to the blush. I have 2 Wet n Wild stick blushes here. I've got, these are from the Athletic Wear collection. Bare Balance and Major Flush. And I would like to keep both, please. And then I also have Milk Makeup Cream Stick I'm going to keep. And then, holy crap, I'm just going to dump these out. Yep, I'm just going to dump them out. Cool. Alright, so let's do this, shall we? So because I have the KVD contour, I'm finally going to get rid of this old ColourPop contour stick. I'm also going to get rid of the e.l.f. Well, I say that, but I always get rid of this and I come right back to it. But I don't use it, so I'm getting rid of this e.l.f. liquid highlighter. I have quite a few loose highlighters here. Where's my other one? There it is. I have one from ABH. This is Sand. I really like this one. I'm going to keep it. My ColourPop Becky G one in Princesa. I'm going to keep. And then Glam Light Sugar High I'm going to keep as well. I keep knocking into my little ring light, and I'm so sorry. I think those are all my loose ones. Let's do... Alright, let me separate these, because again, my mind is just everywhere. Separate everything to the absolute best of my ability. Let's start with highlighters. So I've got this jelly highlighter from Revolution here. It is super fun, but I just don't think I'm going to use it. It's just not very practical for me to dip my finger in there. You can dip a brush in there too, I suppose, but still, I just don't see the reason, so I'm going to declutter that as well. I have a Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. Are these even still good? Let me check, because... yeah, I mean, they're still powdery. It's got like a lot of... or not powdery, sorry. It's still liquidy. It's got a lot of powder around the excess here, so I'm going to clean it. But I think I'm going to put this with my foundations, because I actually used to love mixing this with my foundations. I mean, it is a custom enhancer thing, so you can do that. I might actually end up doing that with quite a few of these liquid highlighters, just to kind of mix in with my foundations. This Super Dewy one from Revolution is going to go in there. I love this one. Madison Beer one's going to go in there. And then I think my Morphe Avani Greg one will go in there as well. I'm just going to go ahead and add those. Cool. So my other ones, I have a Flower Beauty Spotlight Highlighter. This is very clearly a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury. I love it. I'm going to keep. I have this one from NYX. It's a holographic halo highlighter. This is so old, but I still do like it, so I'm going to keep. This is new from the Winx Club ColourPop collection. The Stormy highlighter. Beautiful purple duochrome shade. Keeping. And then this is from e.l.f. It is their Cool Berry Dew. This is a dewy stick. Yep, Daily Dew Stick. It's just I feel like it's kind of for a no makeup, you know, day look, but I do like those, so I'm going to keep it. Bronzers. My gosh, I do feel like since I have the Made by Mitchell bronzers, it's going to kind of save me with a few of these, hopefully. We'll see. Milk Makeup I would actually like to keep. I do like that one. This e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, though, I feel like it is just a bit too light for me. It can go. This Glossier liquid bronzer is super interesting. I really like the applicator here. It's just really red toned, and I didn't find it flattering on me. I'm going to keep my Revolution liquid highlighter, or liquid bronzer, sorry. I really do like that. I love, 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 love my Tower 28 one. It's kind of doing some funky stuff though, and if you have this bronzer and it's doing it to you as well, feel free to let me know. It's kind of separating at the edge of you, kind of separating at the edge over here, and it's like leaking oil. So if you have one of these and yours does the same thing, let me know. And then finally is a contour stick from AOA I would like to keep because it's new to me. Blushes. I'm pretty sure these are the last ones. I'm glancing behind me at my setup just to check. Yeah, I don't see any up there, so this has to be it. I have a Revolution Bright Light. It's like a blush lighter type of situation. Again, a Charlotte Tilbury dupe. Even though I get a discount on her website, I'm still all about dupes. It's actually really beautiful. I need to use it again. I'll probably be keeping the rest of these. This is a Profusion. It's like a Kaja dupe. It's from the Rituals collection. How cute is that? Little heart stamp blush. I'm going to keep it. I love how peachy this one is. Alright, I have two little like stains from Wet n Wild. This is a lip and cheek tint in Love Bites. And then this is like the Kylie Cosmetics Freddy Krueger dupe. This is in the shade Just a Little Prick. And it is like a jelly stain. So these are fun little products to use. I'm going to keep. I've also got a Tarte. This is their sister brand. This is, what was this called? Does it not have the brand on here? Y'all, I don't remember. It's called Beach Cheeks Cream Blush. I don't remember the brand. I really can't remember. Is it Sugar Rush? Yeah, it's Sugar Rush. It's literally on the mirror. Sugar Rush, and this is really old, but it does hold sentimental value to me because when I got it, we went on a cruise, and I thought it would just be cute to take with me. So I'm going to keep it. Hard Candy Selfie. This is their little lip and cheek tint that went viral all over TikTok because it changes color to like literally the color of the little wand in there. Guess I'm going to keep it for TikTok purposes. Then I have two from Profusion. I've got the Jurassic World liquid blush. Beautiful cream orangey shade. And then I have this one in the shade Rose. I'm going to be keeping. So we got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 products. I'm not try to push through and just go ahead and do the highlighters and the face palettes in this one as well, and hope it's not too long. If you've stuck around this long, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to leave a huge thumbs up and let me know if you have any of these products that you like in the comments. Alright, here are my highlighters. Do you see why I have a problem now? I'm going to do my best to kind of separate these by color. So like crazy colors, golds, neutrals. Actually, no, I do feel like that would be too much. I'm just going to kind of start going through them. Alright, so this is actually a loose blush from Jaclyn Cosmetics. It's in the shade LOML. That's what it looks like. I really do love this. It's beautiful. I'm going to keep for sure. Alright, I have a Wet n Wild SpongeBob one here that's actually really close to a Fenty one I have. Let's see. Here we go. Trophy Wife. Duh. The OG. They're literally the same thing. But I do want to keep both because the SpongeBob one was limited edition. You can't get it anymore, and he's so cute. So I'm going to keep both of those. Let's see. I have Pina Colada and Mimosa from Glamlight. I'm going to be honest. These are not my favorite. There's Mimosa. There's Pina Colada. They just don't last on my skin. I find that they're beautiful at first, but they just don't last. I'm going to put them to the side as a maybe. I'm going to put them right here. So that's my maybe palette. Lordy. Okay, I see one I can declutter. This is from I Heart Revolution. It's their little watermelon highlighter. I can definitely let that go. I do have other pinks and greens. Oh my goodness, would you please sit right? Let me pick you up. There you go. And my foot's leaning against it, so he might wiggle a little bit. Sorry. Can't get comfortable. Alright, I have a few Super Shocks. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's all I have, except for, you know, ones that are in palettes. Flexitarian is an OG I'm keeping. This one's called Flip Flop. It's from their summer collection last year. Beautiful. I'm going to keep. And then my favorite is the Hades one. So you can tell, I take this traveling with me all the time. Beautiful. I love it, love it, love it. I have the Corpse Bride one from She Glam. Look at how beautiful. There's Emily, and then there's the little butterflies. It's so beautiful. It's even got butterflies on it. Keeping. This is the Kylie Grinch one. I hate it. Actually, I really do. Legit, it does nothing. It's called Littlest of Who's. And I think you can kind of see even like just how hard panned and nasty it looks. So I'm going to keep it, but I'm going to take it out of my collection and put it with like my makeup museum thing because it's the worst highlighter I've ever used. It's so bad. Don't mean to trash Kylie Cosmetics like that, but seriously, the eyeshadow palette from that collection and that highlighter were god-awful. Alright. Essence Pure Nude. Beautiful highlighter. It's so subtle. It's stunning. Revolution Ghost Lights. I'm keeping. It's a beautiful white with like a pinky sheen to it. I Heart Revolution Pineapple. Again, I don't mean to hate on Revolution by getting rid of both of my highlighters from them, but I kept the other two gold ones. I kept Wet n Wild and I kept Fenty. I don't really think I need to keep that one. I have three more from Fenty. This is Mimosa Sunrise and Sangria Sunset. It was broken. I had to fix it. I'm going to keep it because it's so beautiful. Sandcastle and Minted Mojito. Stunning. I just don't know. I really just like Sandcastle, the bronzy shade. I don't even really like that first shade. I'm going to keep it, so I might be able to use Sandcastle when I'm a bit more tan. I don't know. It is beautiful, though. The blue one's beautiful, too. I just don't use it. This is How Many Carrots. Oh, God. She's beautiful. I'm for sure keeping. How can I get rid of that? I feel so bad because I'm probably going to only get rid of 2. This is literally ridiculous. I will say, though, is she still in here? I had Regina George, but I did actually declutter her. Because I didn't like it. It was a hot pink and it was super hard panned. So I did already declutter that one. She's no longer in my collection. Yeah, I did just go through and declutter not too long ago and I didn't film. Oops. This is Ballerina from Laura Geller. And I just dig my fingers straight into her. Beautiful. I think it's a bit more bronzy than the Gilded Honey is. I actually like it better than Gilded Honey. I have a few crazy colors here. Can you guys even see that? My ring light, like my phone stand on my ring light, kind of blocks the bottom, so I can't tell if you guys can see stuff. I'm sorry if you've missed anything. But these are a few kind of unique colors from my collection. This is from Profusion. It's their Candlelight Rituals Aura highlighter. This is stunning. It's a beautiful pinky purple reflect. Keeping for sure. It's kind of that putty formula. It's really beautiful. These two are from Cleana. I have Patea, which is my favorite of the two. It's a beautiful blue to pink highlighter. And then this one is Tropico. That's a gorgeous multi-chrome. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to save Jeffree for last. I know I'm probably not getting rid of anything, but let's see. I have a few from Becca. Can you even? Yeah, okay, you can see that, I think. So I've got Rose Quartz, Champagne Pop, and Lilac Geode. Do I need all of these? No, I don't. So I know for sure I'm keeping Champagne Pop because that's like, you know, of course the OG. Let me take a look here. Let me take a look. I think I'm going to get rid of Rose Quartz and I'm going to keep Lilac Geode. No. I think I'm going to declutter these both. Yeah. I just don't need them. All right. Bobbi Brown, I have Pink Glow. I think I can also get rid of this. It's just okay. It's not fantastic. I found it at Marshall's, so I really didn't spend like $12.99 on it. This one is the Amrezy ABH highlighter, the original one. I'm definitely keeping that. Let Your Light Shine from Care Bears ColourPop, a beautiful kind of white gold highlighter, keeping. Blinded by the Lights Too Faced highlighter, gorgeous, keeping. I've got Jaclyn Hill highlighter in Iced, keeping. I've got two from AOA here. They're totally trying to copy Dior packaging, but I love it. Magic Hour is this one. Come on, they're actually really hard to open. So this is Magic Hour. I'm gonna keep. And this one is Morning Star, and I'm gonna keep as well. Beautiful little blush lighter. I've got one from Kaleidos, Skywalker. Stunning. And then I've got my Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder. It's the pink one. You can definitely tell I've hit pan on this. I'm gonna get rid of it though because I have enough pink highlighters. I don't need another one. And now we're down to Jeffree, which again, none of them are probably gonna go, but let's do the original Skin Frost. This is Ice Cold. Beautiful. I do have that in this big palette right here, but I'm gonna keep the original one too. Siberian Gold. Summer Snow Cone. These were limited edition ones. And then this one is from Revolution. It is a Splendor Ultra Glow highlighter. This is in the shade Soft Glam. I think I'm gonna keep it. It's beautiful and it's just as big as Jeffree's and it was only like $14, I think. Then these are the Extreme. Sorry, I have Supreme, Extreme, 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 Extreme. I only have one Supreme? I thought I had more than that. Okay. Oh, I did have more than that, but I gave it to my mom because it was a bit too dark for me. So this is Diamond Wet. It is a Supreme Frost. Definitely keeping. The only difference I find that this is a bit more chunky than the Extremes. And then these four are Extreme Frost. We have Cold Hard Cash, Stripper Magic. This one is Choking on Ice. And Gag Me, my favorite. It's so beautiful. Alright, let me put these away. I'll grab the face palettes and we'll finally be done. Yeah, I do think I have room to keep these two. I'm going to give them one last go if they disappoint me. I got rid of 6 highlighters. I'm pretty happy with that. So because the way my setup is, I cannot put my highlighters back or they would all just kind of fall over. So I'm going to keep them here and just kind of show you my face palettes and we'll do it that way. So I'm going to start out with some that I know I'm keeping. This is from Hourglass. It's from their holiday collection just this past year. This is their Elephant Face palette. Stunning. I really love Hourglass formula. It's one of my favorites. I have a Pat McGrath Holiday Blush and Glow palette. How does this, oh, I was gonna say, which way does it open? Gorgeous. So I'm definitely keeping that as well. The highlighter in there is absolutely beautiful. All right, I'm gonna put these right here for now. Actually, I'll just put them on top of my desk, it's fine. I have a Cheek Stars Reunion Tour from Benefit. It has a lot of their OG shades in there. I'm keeping it. Then I have two from Physicians Formula. I've got my favorite, which is the All-Star Face Palette. And this is what it looks like. This is my travel palette when I go on vacation. I'm keeping it. It's got two bronzers, two highlights, a blush, and a pressed powder. Then when I was tan, nice and tan last year, they came out with the Dream Team Face Palette. And I picked it up. But honestly, this is not my jam. I do not like this one as much, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Yep, I'm just gonna declutter it and keep it behind the bag. And then I have a Lunatics Cosmetics face palette. Look at that, it's absolutely beautiful. This is what it looks like. I'm keeping because it's just really nice. You've got a row of bronzers, a row of blushes, and a row of contours. It's just absolutely stunning. This is so old. It's a Too Faced Little Black Book of Bronzers. It's got all of their original bronzer line in it and like different days and ways to wear them. I still use it though. I find that it still just performs as good as it used to, so I'm going to keep this. I have my original Too Faced Cocoa Contour. The OG. I'm going to keep it. I do still occasionally reach for it because I find that it still performs okay. This is my original Lorac Pro Contour Palette. Girl, you can tell she's used and abused. But still, you know, when I'm feeling the 2016 vibes, I reach in here and, you know, go ham. It is probably time to get rid of her, though. But I'm not gonna. I refuse. They're a part of my makeup history, and even if they just sit there and look pretty, it's what it is. It's not gonna go anywhere anytime soon. If you can't tell, I get worked up over my babies. This is new. It's the NYX Pandoran Paradise palette for the new Avatar movie. Just look at how beautiful it is. I've been loving these blushes and the highlights and keeping this for sure. Going to see the new movie tonight, so I've been having to kind of keep an eye on time to make sure that when my family's ready to go, I'm ready to go. I have the Charlotte Tilbury, what is this, Nudegasm? Yep, Nudegasm face palette. Stunning. I absolutely love her face powders. Then I have the Wet n Wild Stitch Hula Honey contour bronze and highlight palette. It's really nice. I'm gonna keep. I've got a Ulta collaboration with the Avengers Stronger Together highlighter palette. I love this. This one down here in the corner is an exact dupe for the ABH Amrezy palette. Oh, let's see. I've got a Nikita Dragon face palette here. I still use it. I love it. I've got Cotton Candy Champagne Blush Lighter Palette from Beauty Bakery. This is new to me. I found it at Marshall's. I'm going to be keeping. They're a bit dark, but if you go very light-handed, you can make it work. This is no longer used, but it's just here for the memories. Urban Decay Naked Illuminating Trio. It's got the original 3 shades in there. It's so beautiful. Again, it's just nostalgic for me, so I keep it around. Got 2 face palettes here from ABH. I've got the Dream Glow Kit. So these beautiful kind of just ethereal looking shades. And then I've got the original Nicole Guerrero launch glow kit. I do have a brand spanking new one from the other launch that they did as well. As you can tell, she's really old. The oil was leaking really bad from that shade down there. Holy crap. But yeah. I got a backup for when I run out of those, because I know eventually I will. It's just that good. Mad Love Cream Blush Palette from Revolution. You know, I really wanted this, but it's really not that great. I mean, it's okay. I just don't reach for it as much as I reach for my other cream blushes. I do think I'll keep it for now, but next time it may be decluttered if I don't use it before then, you know? All right. Jeffree Northern Lights. This is the Supreme Frost Pro palette. I wanted to depot these so bad, but I don't think they actually have a pan, so I'm a bit scared to try it. Alaskan Ice is one of my favorite shades in here. I also love Frozen Gold, and Below Freezing is a fantastic eyeshadow. I'm going to keep. I have two of these Pro palettes from Revolution, the Pro HD Amplified palette, and then the Amplified Baked palette. So this is the regular Amplified palette, and the packaging on these are breaking so bad, so I might actually need to go get more palettes to put the ones that I really like in. I may actually keep these out, so I think I'm going to depot the ones that I like. Like in here, I really like this shade Extra, and I really like this kind of brick, you know, the highlighting brick up there, so the rest I'll probably declutter. And then the Amplified Baked palette. Again, there's several shades in here that I like as well. So I think I'm just going to do it that way. It seems easier. This is a Pat McGrath Baked palette. Super bulky. I kind of hate the packaging, but this is what the inside of it looks like. 3 baked blushes and a highlighter. Beautiful. They're so glowy. I really do love it. Alright, I've got one big Adept Cosmetics palette with all of my depotted Jeffree Skin Frost palettes in there, and then 2 Wet n Wild blush lighters from a spring collection they did a long time ago. We'll do this, and then we'll do all the smaller face palettes. So here's one side of that. Again, those 2 Wet n Wild blush lighters are right there. And then on this side, this is so heavy, by the way. This is what the other side looks like. So I'm keeping all of these. I actually am going to be keeping this out, like, off of the shelf and in front of me so I can get more use out of it. Let's go over these small ones and we'll finally be done. Alright, I have a Tarte. If you guys hear, like, running in the background, sorry, my family is awake and about. I think I'm going to declutter this. I just don't reach for it and I feel so bad. I have a KVD Shade and Light Duo. I love this. I use this for faux freckles. KVD Alchemist Holographic Palette. I think it's time to just say goodbye to this. The green shade keeps breaking and it really gets on my last nerve, but the shades are really beautiful. I just have a lot of colorful highlighters. This is the Juvia's Place Blushed Volume 4. Everybody talked about this shade being a Dior dupe. It's okay. It's not my favorite, but I'm going to keep it. I just don't like that hot pink shade at the top. I find I get no use out of that. This is a Dragon Beauty Face Powder Duo. I love this. They are a bit hard pan, but if you kind of use a more dense brush, it works just fine. Charlotte Tilbury, what is this called? Film Star Bronze and Glow Mini Palette. I couldn't bring myself to spend that much money on the big one. But I do love it. Wet n Wild in Love with Cocoa Face Duo. Really nice. I have a ColourPop Face Quad here, and it's okay. It's got one of those Super Shock highlighters in it, but it just doesn't close all the way. Like, it doesn't click into place, and I'm afraid that Super Shock highlighter is going to dry up eventually. But I'm going to keep it anyway. Revolution Beetlejuice Handbook for the Recently Deceased Highlighter Palette. How cute is that? I'm going to keep it. The shades are really glowy, too. And then this is a Jaclyn Hill Blush and Bronze Duo. This is newer to my collection. If you guys watched my new product video, this was in there. I love that lilac blush. It's beautiful. Alright, so I didn't do too well here. I only decluttered 3 things, so didn't do my best work, but I'm still very proud of myself that I got rid of some stuff, and I definitely think this is a nice way to start the new year out with some weight lifted off of my collection. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you guys next time where we finish this out with doing the lip products.